Toilet bowl.
How is he getting away? Almost intercepted. Fourth down. No!
It's incomplete. Miles Jack.
Come on, don't let him get it. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Has got a first down.
In the Jaguar.
Plays 14 on the ground, 34 through the air for Pittsburgh. Second and four.
Come on, Bill. Oh, yeah.
Le'Veon Bell.
He's down.
Miles Jack will get credit for it.
Hey guys, it's me, Traveling Spanky, but tonight I'm more like irritated Spanky, or whining Spanky. As you know, I'm a big Steeler fan, and today was the divisional playoff game with the Steelers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And if you guys follow football, you know that back in week 5, they came to Heinz Field and they kicked our butts. So I was pretty confident that today would be completely different. I really thought that we had a good chance of winning at home today. Mainly because I couldn't imagine the Steelers losing at home to the same team in the same season. And in the first game, Ben Roethlisberger had his worst game ever in his whole career. So I thought for sure there was no way he was going to repeat that performance. And there would be plenty of motivation for the team to get up for this game. They're playing at home. The crowd should be fired up. It's playoffs. That should be enough right there. But losing earlier in the season to being embarrassed at home, that should be fire to go out there on that field and just play the best game you've ever played in your life. But again, we started off, if you guys watched the game, we started off slow. Ben threw an interception, and then he had a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. We got down at one point, it was 21-0. And being a true Steeler fan, I never give up. I still had hope. I still had hope that we would turn things around. And we scored. We ended up scoring. It was 21-7. Then before halftime, we scored one more time. It was 28-14 going into halftime. I felt like the momentum was starting to change just a little bit. But there was too many things against us. We ended up, I know this sounds like I'm whining, and believe me, I know a lot of people complain about the referees. And I'm telling you, there was 2 calls in this game, 2 calls that that should have been defensive pass interference, and then a late hit. And neither one of those calls were called by the referees. I mean, it was plain as day. And those were on 4th down plays that would have given us a first down. So that hurt a lot. There was 2 bad calls against us. There was 2 really bad coaching decisions that ultimately cost us the game. There was twice that we went for it on 4th down. And then on the first time we went for 4th down, it was 4th and 1. And what did? We pitch it 5 yards deep. That means he had to go 6 yards to get the first down. It made no sense. And of course he didn't make it. And then the call that completely cost us the game was, we had just scored. It was 35 to, I'm getting the score all messed up. We were down by 1 touchdown. I'm so frustrated right now, I can't remember the score exactly. We were down by 1 touchdown, okay? It was 4th quarter. There was like 3 minutes left. And we were down by 1 score. We scored and we were down by 1. There was 2 timeouts left and a 2-minute warning. We had plenty of time. All we had to do was kick off, stop the offense, get the ball back, and we would have plenty of time to try to score. At least try to tie the game. But for some reason, Coach Tomlin, and I'm assuming Coach Tomlin made the call, decided he wanted to do an onside kick. Well, it's almost impossible to recover an onside kick, especially when they're expecting it. So what do? We kick a horrible onside kick, and they recover it. And then they're in prime field position for a field goal. All they had to do, they moved the ball, I think, another 12, 15 more yards and kicked a 45-yard field goal. Now we're down by 2 scores, and there's only a little over 2 minutes left. So we burn our timeouts. We go through the 2-minute warning. We end up scoring one more time with time running out. I mean, there was 0 on the clock when we scored. But by then, it didn't matter because we were still down by 3 points. So we end up losing 45-42, and it's sickening. I'm frustrated. You know, I know a lot of you guys out there probably hate the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's fine. I mean, everyone has their teams that they support, but I've been rooting for these guys since I was a little kid, and you know, we've had a lot of success. We've won 6 Super Bowls. I should be happy with that. But Ben Roethlisberger, he's getting old. He's going to be 35. He's going to be 36. I don't know. He says he's coming back next year, but I really don't know. He could change his mind. And even if he does come back, he's getting up there. He may not be half as good as he was this year. I mean, he was showing signs this year that he's getting up there in age, especially at the beginning of the season. He ended up having a good season, and I hope he comes back, because if he doesn't, we're back to the drawing board, because our backup quarterback, Landry Jones, is horrible. I do not have any faith in him running our offense. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to stop whining and complaining to you guys. You know, we lost because we beat ourselves. And that's what Pittsburgh does. Pittsburgh beats themselves time and time again. I can never sit and relax and watch a Steeler game. It's always got to be drama, all the way up to the bitter end. And you know, we've had a good year overall. We ended up being 13-4. But you know what? 0-16 or 13-4. You still didn't make it to the big show, so it really doesn't matter. And that's what it's all about, making it to the big game, the Super Bowl. And we're not going to be there. So I'll give credit to Jacksonville. Jacksonville's come into Hinesville twice this year and beat us up. So they've got a big challenge ahead of them next week in New England. And I don't even know who to root for. I'm so sick of seeing New England in the Super Bowl. But you know what? New England, you got to give them credit too. They have a great coaching staff. I know they've done some questionable things over the years, but they still, time and time, they get it done. Tom Brady, like him or not, he's probably the best all-time quarterback ever in history. That's just the way it is, whether you like it or not. So I got a feeling it's probably going to be New England again in the Super Bowl. And I have no idea in the NFC. So anyway, until next year, I got to put this guy away. Or I guess for the rest of the night, I can use it to wipe my tears. And hey, that's football, right? It's all in good fun. So until next time, whine and spanky. I'll see you next week sometime. I'll talk to you later.